I don't train because I hate the way my body looks. I train because I want to love the way it feels. I've been asked to do a shoot with Matthew Comer, who runs Off the Rails magazine. Feeling good on the inside and knowing that you've put everything you can into your body and your health is like the best feeling ever. When I was out in America, we're like, oh, how do you manage to wake up and train? It's just all in your mindset. And they're like, oh, how do you look like that? And it's like, what you put in, you will get out. So I guess for me, I've always been into sports, like athletics, dance, and that kind of all stopped when I got to a certain age. When I was about 16, I was going to college. I was still doing a bit of performing arts, and I was surrounded by media, girls that looked a certain way, Victoria's Secret models, Women's Health magazine, kind of all promoting this one image of being slim, having six pack, and I kind of guess I got caught up in that, and I joined the gym. I wanted to run for hours on it. Well, I didn't want to. I thought that was the only way to get to that body image, so I'd run for an hour, I'd row for half an hour, and I'd just do like sit-ups every day to try and get that ideal, perfect body image. From this, have an understanding as to why we are so addicted to social media and wanting to look like somebody else when we've been blessed with our own limbs, our own abs, our own like legs and health.
I like shooting this way, it sort of shows you that not all bodies are the same anyway.
Completely.
So you can still be thin.
I think it'd be boring
but
as well if
different
everyone
ways.
was the same.
Yeah. I want to promote how important it is to live a balanced lifestyle.
Well, to be honest, like I am thin, but I do have to like work hard at the same time.
It's hard because I've been asked to do a shoot with Matthew Comer, who runs Off the Rails magazine, which is a cool magazine, and the girls look great, and they've also done a few shoots with some guys recently, but they're all clothed, which is quite funny. It's a really funny concept. Their slogan is to kind of see everyone get loose and show what everyone does when they're feeling a bit crazy. But for me personally, I've never really uploaded pictures of myself like with my abs out or my butt out. I kind of would only ever upload like a holiday picture, and even that I went to Croatia and uploaded a picture from like a behind angle, and I got people sending messages to me like, oh, your butt's a bit out in that picture, and it's like, can you win? Is there a problem with having your butt out in a picture? I don't know. Casting held in Manchester this Friday, girls only. To apply, send headshots and body shots to submissions@offtherailsmag.com. We'll send you the address for where the casting is held and any additional requirements. It's an open casting, any shape and size and style accepted. So today's the day for the Off the Rails magazine shoot. I'm kind of excited, I'm kind of nervous. I'll be meeting Matthew Comer when I get there and finding out what he actually wants me to do on the shoot. I've got the full attire on, it's the white, everyone has to wear a white t-shirt and blue jeans. And I'll be speaking to some of the models and finding out about why they want to do this kind of modelling and what this kind of modelling entails. Do they do it often? Do you have to be a certain age? Does everyone want to do topless modelling? And if so, why? So hopefully Matthew Comer will take me through the step-by-step shoot, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm going to get there and be like, hi, take pictures of me. Will I do topless? I don't know. It's not something that I've ever wanted to do. That's kind of the reason I never got involved in the modelling industry, is because I didn't want to end up doing something that I didn't want to do. So, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Taylor and Brogan, and they've just done their Off the Rails casting. How do you think it went?
Really good.
Yeah, different,
Really
exciting.
fun.
Yeah, it went really well. The photographer was really cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Today.
I think it went okay, but you never really know with castings, because you can go in, you think it went awful, and then they book you, but you can think it went really well, and then they don't book you. So, you know, you never know really, but I think it went okay. I'm with Maverick Models.
And they kind of sort you out these castings.
Yeah, they send me for all these castings like every day. I go to castings and jobs. Very busy.
Tell us how old you are, Frankie.
I'm 16.
I can't believe she's 16. So Off the Rails is like a big thing, and you've kind of come to do their stuff, but you're not allowed to do all of it.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to do all of it because of my age, and I think you have to be 18 to do like the topless stuff. But modelling is this sort of art, like with your body, and I think it's just, you can create some amazing images with your body. So that's why I love it so much.
So I'm with Rachel, and she's just spent your afternoon doing a bit of shooting with Off the Rails with Matthew Comer. We feel like the size area thing is gone, but it's not, it's still there.
Yeah, I feel like it's still there. I think the industry's definitely changing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people are getting healthier. I'm not saying that slim girls aren't healthy,
Exactly,
because
exactly.
they definitely are.
And they work hard too.
Yeah, I have friends who are naturally slim, and they got so much stick in school because they were so slim, and then I had friends who were curvier, again they get stick, like, just feel like you can't win.
Exactly.
But I think the industry is changing, like they're going for more sort of regular sized people, which I think will take pressure off like younger girls.
It becomes a bit more real, hasn't it? It's all become a bit more real. Everyone can kind of be who they want to be, which is what's
Definitely,
really cool
it's
about
always
Off
the
the
fashionable
Rails.
bodies, isn't it? Like, and you feel pressure to go through that fashionable body, but like everyone's got a different body.
How does the media affect how women view their bodies? Within the fitness industry, you see women uploading videos of them training, but you also see women uploading videos of them just on the beach in their bikinis. Where is the fine line between being an inspiration and making someone feel like they shouldn't love their body the way it is? I want to speak to people in the fitness industry and find out what it really takes to love your body.
I'm on Instagram, right? Flicking through. And all I see is this, and pictures of six packs, and personal trainers are at it, and women are at it, and yeah, it looks great. Mm-hmm. However, clients are asking me, how do I look like that? How can I get like that? But then they're telling me they want to be healthy.
Yeah.
Well, most of the time to look like that is unhealthy. And then the media just portrays that this is how you've got to look to be healthy, and then you're on Men's Health, and it's always six packs out. Because I was training, I trained Nicky Sanderson ages ago. She on all the Oaks, isn't she? She was in FHM. She was like in FHM's top 50 best one. Tell me the before and after pictures, what they did with them.
Before it was photoshopped and then after it was photoshopped.
Nothing like that. She said, that don't look like me. But then again, she meets my clients and they want to look like her. I said, well, that picture doesn't exist. It's computerized. Yeah. And a lot of the time, do you know what they put in? It's like a CGI body with their head on it. I train average Joe and Dave who work in offices who want to look a certain way, and they say I want to be healthy but I want to look like that, but to look like that is unhealthy. Yeah. Most of the time, to sustain it anyway. Because Tess is a figure competitor, so she's not got as much muscle, she just ripped to death. But we was working with Tess when she was dieting and she was a nightmare. Do you know what I mean? Because
people just lose it when they're at this healthy stage.
You're starving yourself.
Yeah.
And she can't eat chewing gum, she can't lick anything because of the sugar.
No.
Honestly, she can't move.
But this is what people view as health and fitness, and it's not.
No, it's a very small part. It looks great, but it's a very small part.
And it takes a lot of dedication, and they work really hard, and it's incredible that someone can do that. Mm-hmm. But I think there needs to be a point where people are shown by people like you, blogs and whatnot, that isn't the health, what health is. I'm about to meet with Matthew Comer and talk about Off the Rails magazine and how that represents women within the media. Thank you for talking to us. I know you're very busy. I just want to know what it was that got Off the Rails started. Where did the idea come from?
So I was getting fed up of thinking who I was going to submit my work to.
Okay.
I got to the stage of where I was doing certain things that a lot of magazines would turn away because it was either too provocative or too rock and roll for them, and it was like, well, where am I supposed to put it? Yeah. And then there was times where I made stuff for a specific magazine, and it was supposed to be printed in that magazine, and they've like cut it so that it wasn't the shoot that I did. Like, what the is the point in that? there was some sweet shots that I did with Selfridges that were supposed to go in one mag, and they took out the best shots
because it was too provocative.
Yeah. Well, no, it was a dude, and he was just doing like sort of hood poses in great clothes.
Yeah.
And because it was too cool and too edgy,
they weren't ready for
chopped it and just did normal stances and thing.
Yeah.
So we met up. We did this whole shoot based around skaters that wasn't skating. So like just the lifestyle of a skater when they're not skating.
Yeah, carrying the board and not riding the board.
Yeah, just like chilling. The name from Off the Rails came from that because it was about the skaters not being on the rails.
Well, I learned loads from the day I came and like went to your casting. Because for me, like the whole modelling and being kind of topless is like not something that I've ever wanted to do. But like you as a photographer, you made me feel like so comfortable and like it wasn't a big deal.
I think the thing is to be completely open and just be like, you cool with this? And if you are, comfy, go straight forward. Those photographers that are kind of holding themselves back and be like, so I kind of want you to do this.
Yeah.
That's when they kind of really just want to see tits.
Yeah.
And, like,
and I think that's where the thing gets confused with a lot of people that will see the stuff that you do and they'll go, oh no, it's just naked women, a guy taking loads of pictures of women, but actually it's so ridiculously creative and it's done differently
and it's
every
super
time.
chill as well. It's like most of the time they see these really intimate moments and they don't realise there's 20 other people stood in that room with us and they think it's something between me and the model, and that's the whole point, to make you feel like that and to make you feel like that is an intimate moment, but it's art, you're creating something. It's not, I'm not documenting something, I'm recreating something that's happened in my mind. When you look at Coma.photo as a company and then you look at Off the Rails as a company, they're two completely separate things. So like that's my hobby, Off the Rails is my sort of like my passion to create, and then Off the Coma.photo is my commercial sector. There's nothing really, it's not as girly, like, and that's one of the other reasons why we shoot so much girls, because a lot of our commercial work is menswear. So because we shoot so much menswear, not necessarily, the dudes aren't clothed either, but like the more we shoot dudes, the more we needed to fill our portfolio at the time with chicks. So we started doing both, and then because obviously sex sells and people like chicks more than they like dudes, even girls like chicks more than they like dudes, you put that on Instagram, that goes mental, and then my Instagram's now just become girls. Instagram is sort of our comfort zone. It's like that's where we are happy to sort of tame ourselves if we need to, because we don't want people to remove us.
Do you get messages saying, oh, this, how dare, like this model's far too skinny, this model's like big, curvy?
We
never
get
any of that.
Sometimes when we post stuff on like inspiration stuff on Off the Rails,
the inspo.
Some of the skinny girls get some shit. And it pisses me off. But then like Iskra, who's like one of my best friends, she's probably the world's biggest plus size model.
She's killing it right now. Is she from Manchester?
She's from down south, but she lives in Manhattan. And it's like she's blew up. Like she's gone fucking huge, and people are loving the fact that
she's embracing her.
Exactly. But you still read down the comments, and 70% of them are going to be some knobhead saying something about her being fat or whatever. And
Why
it's
is she doing this? Why is she doing that?
And the only response that you should get is another post. To say you. Castings for me are when things become a little bit more important than just a shoot. I kind of look at how they move. Because if I ask them to send me photographs, and I really think that selfies are the best way to find out who people are.
Because you're most comfortable when you're taking a selfie.
Exactly, and like you're showing me how you think you look, and that's what I want to see, not somebody else's interpretation of you. Because when someone gets photographed by somebody, that's how they see you.
Wanted them to do this and that.
So I get selfies of people, headshots and body shots, and when I get them over, I make that sort of decision. Based on how they move in those photos, and it's usually based on the face. More than anything. And then we go from there. So and not just that, they get worried about the fact that they don't think we'll want them. Because they'll look at my Instagram and be like, oh, but they're all so beautiful. And it's like, well, that's because I'm f***ing good at my job. Some of them aren't that nice.
I think what I've learned to Matt is that they're literally out here just to create art and to do what they love, rather than trying to prove something to anyone. And I think that's quite important when it comes to training, that you've just got to find your way of like enjoying it. Even though I didn't get the casting, I really got to understand the vision behind certain types of media, and it's really encouraged me to appreciate the beauty of our bodies and expose just how important it is to spend time understanding that everybody should value their individual journeys and know their worth.